This is a graphic representation of what you're going to see in this video. It's important to note that before you even start to put your batter boards in, you have to have a concrete footer that's level. The ground slopes downward. Each footer is going to be dug a little bit deeper, but you want your concrete to be level. The way that's accomplished is with the use of a transit. They'll hammer a piece of rebar down to the footer, and they'll stick the transit up, and then make sure that the top of the rebar in each footer is at the same height, and then when they pour the concrete, they stop the concrete at the height of that rebar. When the footers are level, it makes it a lot easier for your whole foundation to be level. The string is run from each batter board, and the height of the string is measured by the transit to make sure it's level across the entire distance. The distance between the string and the footer should be divisible by 16 inches because each block is 16 by 16 roughly, with room in between each block for a 5/8 inch mortar joint. Here we see the guys using the transit to make sure the height of the batter board is correct for the string, so that the string is level across the entire distance, keeping in mind that the ground falls away from the back of my property to the front. So the front batter boards will be much higher than the back batter boards.
You're about an 1/8 high.
See, that's pretty right there, ain't it?
What's that?
I knew that was coming.
In this shot, you can see how much higher the back batter boards are than the front batter boards, roughly about 3 feet taller than the front ones. And now that the batter boards are at the right levels, we start squaring the foundation. It is 26 by 26 square, so now we're measuring a place on the batter boards to install screws from which we'll tie the string to run and make the square for the blocks. Now that the batter boards are at the right height to allow for the fall in the property from the back of the property to the front of the property, now the strings have to be tied to the batter boards to lay out and make the foundation square. So that's what you're going to see next, is trying to find the right places to tie the strings on the batter board to make the foundation perfectly square. You're going to hear Scott reference a distance of 36.7, and that is this 36.77 feet, which should be the diagonal. If that diagonal is the same, then the foundation will be square.
I just want to get a ballpark on what we got. We could pull the strings and then measure that diagonal if you want.
And we need 36.7?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be way back here.
Okay, well then we'll just pull the strings and then we'll check the strings.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
You're not holding where you need to be.
Yeah, we got to be on our strings where our corners are.
Right.
Right. Yeah, so we'll pull this distance and that distance, and then we'll put the strings on it, and then we'll double check.
Okay, I got you.
Might have to move the strings.
Oh yeah, okay. No, it didn't. We're moving that. No, we ain't. This one went this way.
I'm even worse than sunglasses. We went the wrong direction. Went the wrong way?
Yep.
Alright.
We are now 36.10. I didn't move us very much.
Gotta go a little more.
We continued to adjust the strings to get the foundation square, and then it was time for a little fun. See you next time when we build the concrete piers.